people. It's not a big population. It's a little over 100,000. I think it's the best thing that you can do, and I think TAMCC embraced that. The initiative is great, and I fully support it.
Students who have completed their secondary education and met the established criteria are eligible to be enrolled at TAMCC.
So the students, they must have 5 CXCs, including English, and for some programs they have to have math. So if they major in natural sciences, for example, and one of the majors is math, they must have mathematics. For all programs, they require English. Now, once they get their results, they come to us, we screen them, and then we select with them, we decide on their program and their courses, and have registration up until 2 weeks into the semester. Classes commence on September 5th for all students in all schools, and that's for both Year 1 and Year 2.
Christina John, GBN News.
Schools across the island will reopen on Monday, September 4. As final preparations are made for the start of the new school year, the Royal Grenada Police Force is providing a refresher on the roles and responsibilities of students, parents and guardians. Beverly Telesford tells us more.
According to Woman Police Corporal Kadina Douglas McLean, attached to the Community Relations Department, students, as the primary beneficiaries of education, have a responsibility to actively engage in their learning process. They should attend school regularly, participate in classroom activities, and complete assignments on time. Additionally, students should adhere to school rules and policies, respecting both their peers and educators.
According to the Act, every student enrolled in a public educational institution or assisted private school educational institution must observe any code of conduct for students and other rules and policies for students specified by the ministry. They should also attend classes regularly and punctually, participate in the educational programs in which the student is enrolled, be diligent in pursuing the prescribed curriculum, and E, subject to A, which speaks to observing the code. They must observe any standards that is set by the principal of the institution.
Parents also have a pivotal role to play in their child's education. Corporal McLean made a clarion call to parents to be actively engaged in their child's school life.
In our weekly engagements with some of our schools, that is one of the issues that we've noted, and it is not uncommon to any of the schools, especially for children who are the troublemakers in essence, for want of a better term. They would always express that the children who are in need for this sort of intervention, the parents are hardest to reach. Or sometimes you reach out to them and they show no interest whatsoever. Right? So at this point, at this juncture, I just want to encourage parents. You need to be responsible and you need to take that keen interest in your child's education.
The roles of students, parents, and teachers are interconnected and essential for the educational success of each student. During school hours, in the parents' absence, teachers act as mentors, guiding students in their academic and personal growth. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
Other news, the Ministry of Health is hiring more workers to fill various vacant healthcare positions on the island. The move is expected to improve the health sector in Grenada. The rest of the details in this report.
8 new doctors have been added to the staff of the Ministry of Health as government seeks to further improve the health system in Grenada and the services provided at the General Hospital. News of this from Minister for Health Jonathan Lacret as he provided an update on his ministry in the Upper House on Tuesday. The doctors recently graduated from the St. George's University and completed their internship at the General Hospital.
We now have a group of 8 physicians who recently graduated from the St. George's University, and they are now working at the General Hospital. They have completed their internship program and they have been employed as house officers. Of course, you have to leave room for them to be able
Excuse me, Senator, how many did you say?
8. generally we'll have 1 or 2. So this is really a big win. So the 8 for us is really good, and they are being rotated now around various areas of the hospital in terms of departments so that they can find their bearings before we actually have them have a taste of the accident and emergency department.
Minister Lacret said his ministry hopes to add another 8 doctors to their staff by the end of the year.
In December, we will also have another batch of 8 graduating. So from my medical team, we feel as though that 15, 16 doctors would be enough for us to have a rotation process going, especially at the accident and emergency department, so that the wait is cut down by 3/4. Madam President, the truth is the truth. It's a long wait with one doctor who wants to ensure that he properly physically examine the individuals who come into the ER or who comes into the E&E, he or she will take some time to ensure that no malpractice is done, etc. So I understand the wait.
The minister further indicated that 16 of 21 additional vacant positions have been filled within the health sector, one of which is a new director of mental health and wellness.
We hired a director of mental health and wellness who is currently in place and functioning as the Grenada's focal point with PAHO and other regional and international organizations. And we've also hired a general manager for our central medical stores upon after having a PAHO's assessment of our central medical stores. One of the recommendations from PAHO is that we hire a central general manager, that is, and that we now have 2 procurement streams for pharmaceuticals, medical and non-medical, and that restructure the CMS department in such a way that it allows effective flow of the organization.
The hope is that the remaining vacant position will be filled by November. For GBN News, I am Rena Pitt Thomas reporting.
The Grenada Electricity Services, GRENLEC, has redesigned its electricity bill to facilitate proposed changes to the electricity tariff that will be implemented by the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission in October 2023. Cassandra Slocum, GRENLEC's Customer Services Manager, said members of the public will see the changes in their bills as of September 1.
This redesigned GRENLEC electricity bill therefore simply represents a change to the design and layout of the information related to your electricity charges. We encourage all customers to access the information we are providing through our websites and other media channels to help you to understand the new layout. We continue to be committed to improving customer experience. We took the opportunity to improve some of the key features. Our team sought the input from a sample of customers, and we thank them for participating. That input is incorporated in the final design you will see today.
Slocum outlined the company's new bill information features to help customers with the transition to the new electricity bill.
The bill is now easier to follow. The key information, including account number and bill amount, is more readily visible at a glance. The bill is also now customized so that only information related to your account type is displayed. We also took a look at the electrical usage history and its presentation. You will notice that it is now shown as a chart, and customers are now able to readily see the daily average usage for a 6-month period to help them with their conservation efforts.
Now, agriculture officials are engaged in a 1-week train-the-trainer session, which will set the pace for conducting the 6th agricultural census throughout Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. Here's what we can tell you. The census is aimed at collecting key information on the state of Grenada's agriculture sector.
The agricultural census, undertaken every 10 years, will employ approximately 150 persons to an estimated earning potential of $600,000. The 2023 agricultural census will be conducted during the months of September to December. Farmers are encouraged to give their fullest cooperation to census enumerators. 18 persons are currently undergoing a 1-week training exercise at the National Stadium get at sharing their skills with the enumerators and supervisors. Approximately 30 supervisors and over 120 enumerators will gain employment during the 4-month exercise. Enumerators and supervisors will be exposed to their training modules and exercises during the next 2 weeks. Interested persons, especially for the St. John, St. Mark, and St. Patrick parishes, are encouraged to contact the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Fisheries, and Cooperatives regarding their interest in the short-term engagement. This important agricultural census seeks to update and strengthen the agricultural statistics system, gather detailed and accurate statistical information on the state and structure of the agricultural sector, consequently modernizing and archiving essential agricultural data for the Tri-Island state. The last agricultural census, conducted in 2012, revealed over 9,300 farmers, with 1/3 being female.
Hillsborough Falcons provide support to students in schools ahead of the reopening of school. Let's take a peek into the GBN ISO lens. Stay with us.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISO is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Some good deeds shouldn't go unnoticed. Some of the members of the Falcons Pathfinder Club of the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Hillsborough, Carriacou, were out on Tuesday, assisting primary and secondary school students with school supplies. Their assistance was made possible through partnership with Sister Debbie Noel from the Adventist group Mothers in Prayer from New York. Her group donated over 200 school bags along with other school supplies, which the Pathfinders were elated to distribute. The Hillsborough Falcons extend their heartfelt appreciation to the schools for accepting the assistance and for accommodating them. We thank our citizen journalists for that submission. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
The Ministry of Tourism and Economic Development and the Grenada Tourism Authority extend a warm welcome to visitors and returning nationals visiting for Carnival and summer vacation. We do hope you enjoy your stay with us, and we invite you to return with friends and family to celebrate our 50th anniversary of independence on 7th February 2024. Tourism is my business, your business, our business.
Now, it's considered to be one of the biggest threats to the world's oceans. Delegates from UN member states are gathering to confront the problem of plastic pollution. The goal is to agree on a global...
Given a chance, your plastic would choose to be put to more beneficial use. Choose recycling.
Hi, my name is Dwayne Thompson, co-owner and founder of Grenada Tours, Taxi and Rental. We provide transportation tours in the field of tourism. Being in the field of tourism, the pandemic have taught us that we need all the help we can get, which the NIF has been very helpful in doing so. But as a small business owner, we are even more excited right now with the new initiative that the NIF have launched, providing a little bit more flexibility for small businesses like ourselves. So we definitely encourage all of the small business to consider getting on board with the NIF and this new initiative that allows the level of flexibility that they have implemented.
And so it begins, a journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
The Grenada Dental Association, with support from the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Education, Great Shape Inc., Spice Isle Smiles Foundation, and Sandals Foundation, present Seal Grenada, sealing children's permanent teeth between the ages of 6 to 18, from August the 28th to September the 1st, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. daily at the current government school in St. David. For more information, call 421-6021. Seal today. Prevent decay tomorrow.
Get ready for the ultimate football showdown as Grenada takes on Suriname in the much-anticipated CONCACAF Nations League. Join the excitement on Friday, September 8th at the Karani James Athletics Stadium. Secure your pavilion seats at just $30 or secondary stands for $20. School students, grab your seats in the secondary stand for $10. And remember, kids under 12 are absolutely free. Tickets available from Chucky's Bar, Grenadian Optical, Heather's Boutique, Shy's Bar, Victoria, Kelly's Hotspot, Guav, Calico Shopping Center, Satez, and GoToVet.com. Come see Grenada battle. Be there to witness history. Friday, September 8th at 7 p.m. Kirani James Athletics Stadium. Be part of the action. Be part of the pride.
Switch to a Ready Cash loan today. Bring your loan to us and get 25% off your interest rate. Get flexible payment terms, fast approval, and hassle-free service, so you can do all the important things you need with ease. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit us in-store or apply online at www.shopcourts.com. Courts Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
The Ministry of Tourism and Economic Development and the Grenada Tourism Authority extend a warm welcome to visitors and returning nationals visiting for Carnival and summer vacation. We do hope you enjoy your stay with us, and we invite you to return with friends and family to celebrate our 50th anniversary of independence on 7th February 2024. Tourism is my business, your business, our business.
Hi, good day. My name is Kyle Sylvester. I am the manager and founder of Case Farming Enterprise. We're an agro-processing business that are involved in the processing of agricultural goods, where we do bottle seasoning packs, lettuce, kale, and broccoli. Sometimes we as human beings get sick or injured on the job. NS provides a safety net for us. I am here to encourage other entrepreneurs and self-employed persons to sign up under the NIS Self-Employment Program.
Attention all students, parents, and tech-savvy scholars. Make this back-to-school season unforgettable with the Computer Store Grenada's unbeatable back-to-school promotion bundle. Get ready for the HP Victus gaming laptop, powered by the lightning-fast Intel Core i5 processor. Crush your assignments and projects like a pro with 8 gigabytes of memory and experience immersive gaming with the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 graphics. The sleek laptop also comes with a lightning-quick 512 gigabyte SSD drive, ensuring you never miss a beat during your digital adventures. But that's not all. Introducing the ultimate companion for all your printing needs, the HP InkTank printer. Enjoy hassle-free printing with HP InkTank technology, allowing you to print thousands of pages before even thinking about a refill.
I want you to control your anger. There's a way to feel better. That's one thing to remember. No matter where you are, you can be a star. Stop and take a deep breath and relax yourself. Take another deep breath and relax it, and relax it. Eliminate violence. Whoa, whoa. Rock the box, we say, yeah. GBN, we say, arts and culture living, yeah. Rock the box, we say. I'm telling you, rock the box, rock the box, rock the box, we say. I'm telling you, rock the box, rock the box, rock the box, we say. We'll be jamming here on a Thursday. It's a
Welcome, viewers and listeners. Welcome to the conversation this morning. I do hope that you're having a wonderful day thus far, and that all shall be well with you. Yeah, those of you who are in mourning at this time, be strong. You know, life continues. Death has a sting, but life continues. It's all part of the process. So you gotta, grieve. Grieving is a process. There's nothing wrong with grieving, but life continues. All right, I want to take the time out and say a very special good morning to my good friend Michelle Forsyth. She's locked in with us all the way from Diamond in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Good morning. You're in Ralph's country. Be careful, Now, Ralph is a good guy. Dr. Ralph Gonzalez. Yeah, something that I'm hearing, you heard it too in the news, the prospects of a new airline being funded by the Caribbean Development Bank. That augurs well for us in the region because flights are still limited and scanty, and oh my goodness, the airfare, man, oh my God, it's just, as Oliver Samuel said, the prices are too astrological. Yeah, folks, good morning again, and I want to say a very special good morning to you, Tony Julian. How are you doing this morning? All right, happy birthday going out to David White. You're now in Grenada. You've got greetings coming from Kadisha Pascal and also Mariska and your sister Bernadette Pascal. And it says, may God continue to bless and keep you as always. Yeah, happy birthday to you. All right, and all those of you celebrating birthdays today, I want to say good morning to you also, Winifred Auntie Hancock out there in Castine in St. Andrew. The best mother and mother-in-law in the world. Yeah, hope you're doing fine. Good. 18 minutes after 7 o'clock. Now, like I said, we were expecting guests, but something popped up and they couldn't attend. So this morning, I know you've been longing for a lengthy period for us to have a conversation. Someone met me in town yesterday and said, what happened? GBN trying to cut the people's voices? No, the voice of the people is the voice of God. We like to hear from you. And no matter, some of you are sometimes provocative and in some instances a little on the disrespectful side, but that's all part of the process. Not everybody can temper the language, as we say, but nonetheless, we love hearing from you. I love the engagement. So this is your opportunity to call. What are your thoughts on? Okay, well, GBN Gospel Challenge. That's a given already. That's a seller. All right. The situation at the IRD, the Inland Revenue Division, with they have this situation that they're dealing with that limited the services. All right, the training and assistance for the farmers. A lot is happening in the agricultural sector. That's in the news. I haven't had the opportunity to really go on the ground to see if it's rolling out as it's stated in the news, but I do believe that it's happening. We see the World Bank is funding $1 million for farmers. That's We'd like to hear some more on that, to elaborate on it. But this is the opportunity for you to call in if there's something that you think is worthy of mention. It's not too much of a personal nature, intricately personal. You can call in 435-2041 and let your voice be heard. I don't want to steal GT's phrasing of an open line, but in essence, that's what it is, okay? You can talk on issues that are affecting. How did you like the budget debate? Not the budget debate, but the parliament. Let me not go there. Good morning, caller.
Morning.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good morning to the listeners and the viewers. A few things. One, in terms of air transportation, people have to understand that air transportation is a very expensive thing, although it's a necessary thing in the Caribbean for the people of the Caribbean. If you have to really be a truly regional, integrated group of islands. And countries must be prepared to do some sacrifice, not because we want to facilitate the tourist industry, but we need to find a way to have our people travel at a minimum. There's certain things that people need to do, like for instance, if somebody dies in one island, you need to go to a funeral, blah, 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 So these kind of things, we need to be strategic. Governments over the years have only given lip service to the issue of air transportation, and they only have looked at it or considered it only in terms of tourism. As far as Europe and America is concerned, we have not even thought about South America, to say the least. So we need to really be serious. I'm sure that Dr. Bob Gonzalez has been one of the people who really understand and want to resolve that issue. But it's an expensive thing. People think, right now some of the airlines in the world have been severely affected, particularly as a result of COVID, the impact on COVID.
Okay.
So even some of the more prosperous country, if I should use that word, in terms of the debate in the budget, for the supplementary. It's an annual thing that is normally done by government. I thought that the leader of the opposition displayed his true character by believing that he's still in charge of stuff. And of course, the speaker had to instruct him that I am the speaker, not you. And what happened there, if people go back, I think it was 2012, when a similar situation happened when the Honorable George Maguire had asked the then leader of the opposition, same person, to withdraw a statement, to provide factual information. Like he said, and he couldn't. So the speaker then said, well, if you can't provide, well, withdraw it, he refused. So the speaker then informed him that he would have to to leave the chamber. And what he said, they're paying you to do that while he was being escorted out.
Okay.
Turn back and tell the speaker, yeah, they're paying you to do that. Is that respect for authority? In the House of Representatives, the authority there is the speaker and the deputy speaker when the deputy speaker is in the chamber. Not even the prime minister.
Okay.
Far less the opposition. And finally, in terms of Haiti, I hope I'm not taking things. The people of Haiti have said no to Kenya sending the troops there. They have always suffered from Uncle Sam and the United Nations with their games. They brought the Nepalese who introduced cholera to them. They're still wheeling after that. We as a Caribbean people, again, had to come together to help our Caribbean brothers. We have been instructed and taught that we are better. There's the attitude that we are better than the Haitian people. We are not better. We should pay homage to Haiti, because if Haiti didn't start the ball rolling for the liberation of people, African people, we might have been still down the plantation. Thank you very much. I know I can't talk too much.
Well, you already did, but that's okay. Have a good one. 25 minutes after 7 o'clock. Yeah, Haiti. 435-2041. That's the number to call. Yeah, eyes your child. Good morning, caller.
Yes, good morning to you once again.
How are you?
Oh, quiet, you know.
I could hear that.
And you have a great day.
You too.
You know, my concern, listening to the news, your news, and the Wage Advisory Council, and the proposed increase in wages. What is running through my mind is, could the economy accommodate that? That is my worry. I find it is very steep, and that could create some disaster down the road.
Okay.
I would ask the government to be cautious, very cautious, because what I'm seeing there down the road is not ready.
Okay.
Have a good day, sir.
You too. Have a good one, bro. All right. It's 26 minutes after 7 o'clock, and someone just sent me this two wonderful quotes via our WhatsApp platform. It says, "Good morning. Alphabet O stands for opportunity, which is absent in yesterday, but it's available in today, and thrice in tomorrow. Never lose hope." I like this. Let's go back to the telephone line. Sorry, we lost that caller. It says, sometimes God's preparation comes packaged as pain. However, it's imperative that we don't look at what God is doing from the perspective of pain, but see our pain from the perspective of divine purpose. Consider that God may be doing something in us before he does something through us. That's good. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Innocent. How you doing?
I ain't do yet, but I promise you I go do.
You better do.
I go do.
Hold him. Bar him. The man run out.
Listen to me.
From the parliament.
Listen to me.
Let us experience and make the pressure go. And go and sit down long in casualty and laughing. I thought they would have sing, holy moly. Bar him.
Why
let the man run out.
Why you like that? We were having a good conversation all the time, and you just come braps and change the whole thing.
That is me therapy. You know, I just want to thank the dentist and them that working we mode for the 2 weeks. All those who involved, thanks so much. And I see a need. Innocent Grenadian people want to smile nice. They want to bring back the smile they had in the revolution. So I'm calling on my Prime Minister. If he could do it at least once a month, put things in place in the health center, so we could walk in the health center who can pay and get with teeth clean and feel, and that might avoid some of our disrespect. Some of us was very disrespect to the people, and it wasn't nice. You have some people go the day before, I think, Koran, when that is what the man say. The head man.
Okay.
And so these people and them name was on the computer. So when the man come in the morning, he say, all who was there yesterday and the name on the computer put up the hand. The man said, don't lie. I don't know if the man know Grenadian knows lie so much. You say, don't lie because the name is on the computer. If I go in and all your name is not there, you know, people's name wasn't on the computer, they still put up their hand and go inside. When I hear the lady say, oh gosh, we come to help all you volunteer and all you disrespecting us, so it makes me feel sad. So perhaps if the government put things in place that elderly, big people could go and get a little clean and a little, you don't have to do it every week, at least once a month. So when these people and them come back, because I think it's every year they just come, they won't have to deal with so much of disrespect, Grenadian. You get my point?
Yes, I get your point.
Have a good day, my brother.
You too.
Love you.
With your smokering sandwich.
Why I tell you, I get a blow some smokering me, I go keep it behind the scene.
Do that. Have a good one.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Good. 30 minutes after 7 o'clock. I want to say good morning to Amoy, Abraham and family out there in Dunfermline. You're preparing for the putting aside of Puese, yeah? Good morning, caller.
Morning.
How are you?
Well, I'm listening to you this morning.
Okay.
But I have to say something.
Go right ahead.
All I've been hearing concerning Haiti from the Caribbean countries is a set of talk. And if some other country is trying to help, I see why we should be criticizing. And the people in Haiti that would not want that country at the help. It's the very said people may be giving all this trouble in Haiti. Haiti is in a mess. And I think she should take help where she gets it. Good morning.
Yeah, thanks. I think just to join in with this, a previous caller was talking about the regional territories should be the ones to deal with that issue. But my question is, do we have the financial resources to do that in a time as this when economies are reeling from the advent of COVID-19? So I'm not certain whether even if it's a case where they team up, I don't know if they would have the financial resources and the personnel to deal with that. Good morning, caller.
Hi, good morning to you, Innocent, and do accept my condolences. I think I heard earlier in the week that you mentioned the passing of your grandmother.
Well, my mommy. Yeah, that's mommy.
Right?
Yeah, that's mommy.
It's been a lot.
Thanks.
Yes, it's very sad when you have to say farewell. I had mine a couple of weeks, 2 months ago, and I had attended a funeral of somebody I taught in school yesterday as well.
Okay.
Who is the mother of a good friend. Yep. So it's sad and do accept it.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Now, a couple of things from the news this morning. First of all, I know you're not the editor of the news, you just read it, but there was a very misleading part of the news to do with that interview with Mr. Richard Duncan of the CBI. The news actually said that there were no new projects, I think, implemented this year.
Okay.
When in actual fact, if the interview said there were many. I think they raised more money than they ever done before. What they said, I think in response to a question he was asked, he said there were no new tourism projects.
Okay.
He didn't say there were no new projects. So I think that should be corrected for any further any rebroadcasting of that news. It's totally misleading. It is inconsistent with the other things that were said during that interview.
Okay.
And I heard it myself, so I knew that he said there were no new tourism projects.
Well, thanks for your hint.
Yeah, you're most welcome. There's also, I heard of the situation with Liat, but not Liat, the new regional air carrier. And it just explains why we're not moving forward. Haiti is a case for itself, but as a people, as a region, we have not moved forward. And we cannot go back and start blaming everybody and our colonizers and everything for what has gone wrong here. The prime ministers of our country, including our former prime minister, they sat there and presided over the demise of Liat. Fighting, squabbling, they killed regional travel because they had airfares, 40 to 50% of which consisted of government taxis. So the airfares in the region, inter-regional fares, were artificially higher than even going to Miami.
Yeah.
And they killed Liat. with that. I heard our then Prime Minister said that, he's willing to reduce the landing fees and other things if the others would do it. How silly. If you reduce your ticket taxes and so in your country, travel to your country will be cheaper and people will come to your country.
Right.
So you will benefit directly. You don't have to wait on others to do it. Because here you are holding up your own success because others are not doing it. You can't be looking at other people. And these are the kind of bad decisions that killed Liat. Now, they're trying to form something new with all the other airlines all around the place that are operating already inefficiently. We're trying to add another one to the mix, doomed to fail. So it is sad that after, they say you never miss the water until the well runs dry. Not when the well is, you don't miss it when the well is going down, eh?
No, when it does.
Once there's a little chinks of water, we still miss.
Yeah.
When it's dry and had nothing left, only then we realize, what we're missing.
That's so
it is sad that we're coming back now and try to create something new, and we killed over a long period of time what we had and which was so necessary for us.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
You too, bro. Have a good one yourself.
You're most welcome.
All right. God bless. Folks, it's 25 minutes on to 8 o'clock. We take a commercial break. We'll be back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
The biggest party in sport is back. CPL and WCPL return with more action than ever before.
Are you kidding me?
Watch the biggest names in cricket battle it out in the race for glory. Get your tickets now at cplt20.com or at the box office. Join the party. Experience cricket played louder.
Grenada's broadcast of Republic Bank CPL 2023 is made possible by Republic Bank. We're the one for you. The National Lotteries Authority, Grenlec, and Hard On Plus.
Looking for that injection of vibes and energy, of course? Well, I've got just that. Hi, my name is Gary Mr. Smooth, and I'm inviting you to join me on the Hot Morning Show on Hot 98.5, 98.7 FM. Weekdays, Monday to Friday, 6 to 10 in the morning. I've got a healthy dose of your favorite and most infectious hits sampled with information, news, laughter, and all the other ingredients that go into making the hottest morning show on the radio. The Morning Heat. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit us up on WhatsApp, 435-7517. We've got topics, we've got discussions, calls, voice notes, and so much more. But I can't tell you everything. You gotta tune in. The Hot Morning Show on Hot FM 98.5, 98.7 with yours truly, Gary Mr. Smooth. Kaboom!
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. It's 22 minutes on to 8 o'clock. I want to say good morning to a distinguished gentleman. I did not get to meet you yesterday. I didn't know you were coming, but Mr. Richard Duncan, good morning to you, sir. How are you this morning? Hope all is well with you and the family. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, sir. Recently, government did make some changes, or suggested some changes had to be occurred in wages. Now, as far as I'm concerned, it's good to raise wages, but people must understand that they have to work for what they get or what they want. And on the other hand, I look at this, even if we take the security officers' wages, a wage increase, all of them. But as far as I'm concerned, if a security officer is working, is leaving St. Andrew or St. Patrick and coming to St. George's to work, even if you raise it by perhaps, I don't know if it's $10 or whatever per day, you still, if it was economically unsound in the All East, whether you raise it or not, it would be economically unsound. Because the transportation, as they say, are costly and it's not regular. So sometimes you would find that you have to reach late, or you would reach late because you have to start walking. So we have to arrange to have a good transportation network in Grenada for those things to work. As far as I'm concerned, some of those things, don't go and say I'm criticizing the government, I'm putting my input as how I see it. Sometimes those things make little or no sense. So you have to specialize. When I say so, I mean that you have to say people from so area. If you belong to St. George's and you're working in St. George's, then you get, if it's $100 a day. If you live in Sotes to come to St. George's to work, well, you might get 110. So I find they should specify where the people coming from, how they coming, and that what they are likely to get. So I don't find generalizing is a good thing. That's what I find there. I'm not intelligent, so that's why I find that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, caller. Have a good one. Thank you very much. And I know what's his name again, Doctor? Can't remember his name. That was tasked with the responsibility of looking at the wage negotiations, salary. That thing. Someone here is saying on a WhatsApp platform, I am wondering if persons will be better off with the proposed increases in minimum wage. As I see it, the prices of goods will go up to absorb the increased wage cost. Persons purchasing power will therefore not change. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, sir. How you doing, brother, man?
I am alive and thankful. How about you?
Yeah, I'm fine. It'll be raining on my side, but it's all good.
That's good.
Yeah. A little bit about Haiti, brother. Sometimes I people talk about Haiti, and sometimes I just wonder if they have a friend from Haiti, where they get the information from. Because I do have a friend from Haiti that live in Haiti. And sometimes we talk and I get a little information about Haiti. But the reason why Haiti ain't going to want nobody to come in and put peace, because of corruption. The government and the gangsters, they are one. Example, my friend gave me an example. Say there was this particular area where the government wanted to go in there, and because of kidnapping and stuff like that, they wanted to go in there. They sent in those armored vehicles on them, I think 2. The gangsters get one, kill all the soldiers in it, and tell the government if they want the bodies, they have to pay them $500,000 US for the bodies.
Oh, wow.
And the government had to pay the gangsters to get the bodies back, and then the family want the bodies to bury the body. Yeah? So the problem with it is not so much about this or that. It's just pure corruption. Kidnapping. She said me kidnapping is like you can't even, you gotta be careful over there. If you go to the bank and take a large sum of money, you may not reach home, because robbers are going to stop you with bikes and stick you up and take the money. Because you have people working in the bank that will call the thieving friends and them and say, look, this person wants to get some money. And maybe you have people inside the bank watching it too. But I just say that it's very difficult to really move around with money over there. Thirdly, with witchcraft. See, living in Grenada here, she had a witchcraft, but when over there, it's like a have real powers. She says she don't know what they do in their powers, because you can see the power of the witchcraft over there.
Okay.
So basically, there's a lot of factors. We're talking about Haiti, but Haiti's main problem, I believe, and as she said to me, is corruption. The bad boys or the gangsters and the government is like one. They were working cool. So they don't want no forces coming in with peace or whatever. They just like how they live in their life, and we should just live them so they enjoy themselves.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, caller. All right. Someone on WhatsApp says, I happened to listen to Parliament and was disappointed with the opposition leader, how he carried himself until the speaker had to tell him seat. I remember him calling himself Grandpa of Parliament with experience, and yet his behavior was despicable. I think Parliament should be the people's business and not Keith Mitchell Croshow. And I hope the speaker will send him packing next time with such behavior, like everything for him was a big joke. Good morning, caller. All right, for some reason we lost that caller. 435-2041, that's the number to call, and make your contribution. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. There is a saying, I don't know if it's a wild saying, if you cannot beat them, join them.
Caller, your radio in the background.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. I appreciate that. Let me turn it down. Yeah. If you can beat them, join them. I don't know if it's a everyday saying or whatever you call it. Whether you're in government or whether you're in a gang, if you can't be the gang, you have to join the gang. So in Haiti, people may join gangs because the gangs might be doing better in all terms of the word better. In Grenada, you may have to join a party to stop. So when people have to know your life.
All right, caller. All right. 14 minutes on to 8 o'clock. That is the time. Yep. That is your time. 435-2041. The opportunity is there for you to, voice anything of concern that you have. Remember the thought of the day. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Get up and do. Be a getter. Be a doer. Yeah, be proactive and not reactive. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Thank you. I've been trying to call you since the carnival time. We have a law against cruelty to animals. And what went on the last carnival here was despicable. There was a frog that was sprayed on the ground, and there was a bird that they was on the ground, and they threw the old oil on it. Plus, they had real snakes this time. Some people had the fake ones. And I find that the government needs to do something about that, because this is really horrible.
Yeah,
there is no reason why Grenadians should be so inhumane.
Okay. All right. Thank you, caller.
I really hope that somebody is listening and they will do something about it.
All right.
Because it was very disturbing.
Okay. And, thanks for your contribution. Which part of Guyana are you from?
I am a born Grenadian.
You sound like a Guyanese.
Really?
Yeah. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. 12 minutes on to 8 o'clock. That is the time. 435-2041. That's the number to call to make your contribution. And I do hope that, programs like these, all right, a lot of times we tend to trivialize it and think that it's just an opportunity to speak But it's important. As a matter of fact, there is a platform that is coming, and I'm going to be telling you about it as time progresses, that will be, an ACE program in my knowledge and understanding of it. I'm not going to let the cat off the bag as yet. I'm going to take that call. Good morning, caller.
Yes, Innocent, good morning.
How are you?
I am good.
All right.
So I want to comment about this new proposed wage increase by government, minimum wage increase.
Okay.
For years, government have been underpaying a lot of people in the civil service. Paying them, in fact, the government themselves admit that. Very small wage. Now they're trying to mandate what they call a minimum wage. And I'm saying, have they really looked at the Ghanaian economy? Have they really a real dive into the Ghanaian economy and see whether this economy can afford the wage increases that they're proposing? Imagine someone opening a little restaurant in Sautez, yeah? And having to pay workers the wage that government proposed. Where is the business? You think a business that will generate the kind of income to really pay those workers the wage that the government is proposing? Okay. I don't think so. Maybe a single business in Georgia might be able to afford the wages, but not one in Sautez. Okay. So what you're doing there is effectively ensuring that no one in Sautez, very few small businesses will be able to open in Sautez. You know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, I get your drift.
Or even another St. David's or some of the places where there is a volume of business. You almost guaranteeing that there will be no little restaurant, little business there operating. So in effect, you are killing the country. Okay. The government need to take a really deep look into this thing and see whether, in truth and in fact, mandating minimum wage for workers is the way to go, or letting the market decide that.
Okay, let me put you on the spot now. If you were given the opportunity to be an advisor to government as it relates to the minimum wage negotiations, what would you recommend?
Just what I said. Allowing the marketplace to determine. Because I'm saying to you, a bartender in Sautez maybe, just maybe, would not probably earn the same salary for bartenders and judges.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying to you?
All right.
Because the volume of business in that parish just wouldn't allow for that. There's economics involved here, and government can have to understand that. So, Blank saying, if Grenada is a well-developed society where there is, the economic activity throughout the country is great, that might work. You understand me?
Okay.
But as it is now, you have to tailor whatever you're doing to suit your own back of the woods.
Okay.
It's not one size fits all, and I think God making a real mistake in trying to mandate a minimum wage throughout the country.
Okay.
A real mistake.
Okay. Thank you very much.
They need to relook that.
They need to revisit it.
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely.
All
definitely.
Right. Thank you, caller. Have a good one.
Good.
Folks, it's 7 minutes on to 8 o'clock. I want to take the time out and say good morning to the management team of the Six Senses Resort that is forthcoming. Folks, St. David is going to light up. Trust me on that. Have you been on the site? Have you, taken a drive up that location and looked down from on top the hill? Oh, my goodness. St. David's will be the parish to talk about in the not too distant future. Good morning to all the wonderful folks aligned with the Six Senses, Ms. Brown, Colleen, and everybody else. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Folks, we'll take a final commercial break in the segment, and we'll be back after these messages for the wrap. It's 7 minutes on to 8 o'clock.
Missy mentioned the Winkai, then you have things like Manumos, must come back, you know. We have the low pole there.
It is kind of like the same man, and it's just different name for the same kind of thing.
And last but not least, I just want to say to all the men who saw me, call me, and ask for a piece of cake. I'm baking this weekend.
Join us Fridays at 8 on GBN Television, K105 FM, GBN's Facebook page, and YouTube channel for We Culture.
No, that's not how you cross the pedestrian crossing.
Really? One day I just woke up and I saw pedestrian crosswalks on the road. No one really showed me how to use them properly.
Well, this is how it's done. You never cross before doing these things. They might save your life. First, when you get to the crosswalk, you stop. You look left, you look right. If there's a vehicle coming, you put your hand out, making eye contact with the driver, indicating that you want to cross. And only when the vehicle comes to a complete stop, you quickly cross to the other side.
Stop, look, hand out, eye contact. Wait for pedestrian to cross to the other side, then you happily continue on your journey. This message is brought to you by this group of insurance companies, the Traffic Advisory Body, and the Traffic Department.
Remember, if you have flu symptoms, do the right thing and stay at home to avoid giving it to others. Remember, you can be infectious up to a week after developing symptoms, so rest up and take it easy.
The final 4 more minutes on the program. Let me just take some comments here from our WhatsApp platform. This one says, I want to big up the Education Minister for clearing the air on the LGBTQ rumors that had been spreading by certain individuals who involved in their propaganda machinery to bring down this administration at any cost. Because they miss the freeness they once enjoyed and have to work for it now, although they keep coming, the truth always prevails. And we know that they will never stop but continue where they can because they're power greedy and we know who they are. Okay, Papi. All right. Someone says, caller, you need to search deep inside you. People need increase, but your party left them to suffer. They are getting the poor and vulnerable dependent. Minimum wage increase is a plus for workers. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Yes, sir.
Morning, welcome.
Morning, sir, for calling back. But I want to support the government in that wage bill increase because with inflation in this country, you need to increase that wage bill. You need to increase that minimum wage. Sorry. Okay. Because when you look at people going to work and when it's just imagine the particular supermarket in this country are paying $35 and $40 for per day work. And an individual paying boss to go to work and then have to buy lunch and go back home. When she go back home, she may have maybe $10 in her pocket. $10 can't even run a house.
Right.
For a day. So I want to support the government in that move. That's a good move.
Okay.
And the only thing I have a problem with, I'll tell you that for a fact in a sense, is that $50 they want to print. That special coupon they want to print and sell.
Okay.
Use that $2 million and give to the farmers. Buy material for the farmers, manual and planting material, so we can plant food and support our people. Or buy some solar panels. Or even buy some government buses. Create a bus system in this country. We could do so much with that $2 million.
Okay.
Don't waste it on that, please.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a good one. All right. I want to say a very special good morning to my brethren Akeem, Grenada international reggae artist, and he's got this big show coming up this Saturday at Le Fable. Right, a total local reggae concert. Good morning, bro. Remember, the gates open at 7 p.m. and the show time is 8 p.m. This is a show that you should not miss. This is where we've got to take the wrap for today. Those of you who called and participated one way or the other, thank you very much again. I'd like to apologize for our inaccessibility to our Facebook platform at the moment. We're working on it to have it resumed as soon as possible. And should the good Lord spare our lives, we look forward to another engagement tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, we will have the education conversation with Mr. Matthias Williams and another colleague as we talk the education system in Grenada. I think we will be continuing on the topic we started last week. What is education, the importance thereof, and the forms, the types of education, and so forth. So we look forward to that engagement tomorrow morning again. Thank you very much for being a part of the program. Have yourselves a wonderful day. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye. This is it.